Hello, everyone. We're back for game night.
How many people? Oh, yeah. Of course, that's up there, too. There's no thing at the bottom of the screen that tells how many people are watching anymore on my end.
Oh, really?
Yep.
It really changed a lot of things on your end because I can see it says 2 watching at the moment on my end. StreamYard says 2 and YouTube says 2 at the moment. I don't know, folks. There's a lot of updates going on apparently, so things are changing. But if you're here in the house and if you want to say hi, go ahead and say hello. You could always share this out because we don't know how many people will get the notification. We did reach out to some people, so we're hoping we have at least a couple people coming here so we can do a game night.
This is nuts.
It's nuts!
That's going to get used to.
Maybe they don't want us to look at how many people are watching. I don't know. You never know what they're thinking.
I'll find out the answer to it later.
Sometimes they experiment and then they change it later too. So you just never know.
Let's see who pops in here in the next few.
Yeah, who's going to be first?
It was Paige, but
There was a Paige in here. Maybe that's still her. We'll see. I like your background, though, in the meantime.
yeah, I just decided to stick with something simple since you're starting this back up again. I'll change it every now and then. But
Well, yeah, it's a good one. Yes, it's Paige. We were right.
good. Well, at least we'll get a few more people in there and we'll get everything started. A couple more people. No offense, Paige. Just want to tell the story, same thing over 3 or 4 times. So.
Well, that's true. That's true. And Paige, while we're waiting for other folks to swim on in, how are you doing? How are you doing today? That we can see what's going on, right? And you know what? This is just I'm going to do this just for Paige. I know it says thank you to everyone, but Paige, this is going to be special for you of it being played right now. So here you go.
And that second one new?
Yeah, actually, that's a second button that you click quick. Yes. You are correct. And that's good you're doing good there, Paige. Good to hear. Yes, that's very observant of you there, Brian, for noticing.
We'll have to. I need to set some hotkeys up, but I'm angry with what it will and will not let me do.
And wow, it's almost gone, but I made like a mock strawberry shaker drink that they get that you can get at Caribou. So I used the Caribou cup to pretend I got it from there, but I made it myself.
I keep some of mine just for that reason. Well, not for the advertising reason.
No, but it feels like you got it. I don't know. There's something special about drinking it out of the actual container. It makes you feel like you got it from the place, right? It's kind of funny. And
Page. Got so much stuff going on. It's driving me bananas with all the doctor's appointments and stuff. I got almost a week. I don't have to do anything until next week now.
Oh, not till next week, huh?
Unless they call about my teeth or my hearing aids.
Oh, you didn't do the hearing aids yet then? I remember there was a thing they had you come in, but it was Not ready.
Order them. Told me they want to give me 2.
Okay.
But they have to get the insurance approval for 2. And if they will only approve the one that's really bad, then they have to resubmit it to the insurance as only 1. And then it has to be approved again. And then they'll get them made and have me come in and be fitted for them and all that crazy shit.
Ah, okay. And look who poked their nose in now. JoJo. It's like, oh my god, I finally made it. I know, we were watching the time.
I think I'm gonna snack on some. I don't think I sent you a picture of the made taco fettuccine.
Ooh, no, you didn't send me pictures of any food today, I don't think. Or any day lately. I don't think.
Not lately.
That's okay. I do like it when I get to see the food. It makes me very, I don't know, makes me happy. It makes me hungry sometimes.
I had hamburger I had to eat.
And yes, Paige, I saw your question. I was just saying hi to JoJo and a little side trail there. But for this weekend, it's up in the air. My car is not functioning, so it might change up the plan. I was supposed to maybe go see my brother this weekend, and then I was supposed to go do some training at work this weekend, but I don't have wheels to get there. I might not be able to do those things. So it's called communication and adjustments. So we'll see. Otherwise, just staying here, enjoying the day.
I don't think they need to teach you how to make cake and stuff.
No. It's not the baking. I go beyond what they do. The people there typically do here's a cake mix. You do exactly what the box says. Maybe put a little frosting on, and you're done. Where I kind of went out of my way. I did a little. I'm like you, Brian. I like to tweak things. So yes, we start out with a cake mix. That's what they use there. But I don't like to stop there. Whatever they have, I like to enhance it. So I know earlier when we were talking before we went live, remember you were talking about mayo?
Yep.
Anyways, have you ever heard of using mayo in a cake?
Yeah, but I can't remember what the cake was. But I've heard of it used in like where you put yogurt or where you put
sour cream or something, right?
Cream is the word I was looking for. Yeah.
Yeah, see, there was a recipe. I was going to make a chocolate cake mix, and I decided I was going to do some extra stuff to it. So I put coffee in it, pudding in it, and I also put mayo in it. Now, it called for sour cream, but they don't have sour cream there. But they had mayo there, and it said in the recipe you could use mayo. It made extra, like the coffee made it extra chocolatey. The pudding made it extra moist, creamy, I suppose you'd call it. And then, I don't know, it just all worked out. Oh, the coffee, makes the chocolate more. You don't even taste it. It just makes it all just so much better. I know when they tasted it, they're like, I didn't even taste it yet. And so they started eating it and said, what did you do to this? And I thought, oh no, did they taste what I put in it? But no, they were really happy with it. They're like, this is so good. It does not taste like boxed cake. What did you do?
That was the chocolate cake is what I remember.
Yes.
Done with.
And the coffee, like some people thought coffee would make it taste like coffee cake, but it doesn't. It just enhances the coffee or the chocolate flavor.
Yeah, it makes the chocolate taste chocolatey.
It's really rich. It's very good. Okay, it's hard to hear me. I don't know. Unless I try speaking with my headset. I could try that. Because I just was using the mic from last time. Oh, where is my... Maybe it's me this week. I don't know. Let me try.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. If you go to just showing the board, since you don't have the other camera, if that might, if it makes a difference if you have your head
Right.
in a different direction when you do that.
So I'm going to switch it over here then and see if that makes a difference for today. Because normally it works fine, but in this situation, it doesn't always work. Oh, I guess I gotta turn it on first, don't I?
It all sounds good on my end.
Oh. Okay. Well, we'll try and see what they think. Okay.
Yeah, I had to hit the background noise button and then boost the mic a little bit to get it to where it usually is. I think she's changing her settings in StreamYard, JoJo. I definitely do not have audio on my end. And if you can't get it to work, JoJo's going to have to suck it up.
Yeah, I don't know, because you couldn't hear me, could you?
Nope.
No. So, if it's okay with everybody, we're just going to have to leave it, I guess. Don't know why it would be having problems. Usually it's not a problem. For the rest of
it. Julie said it sounded okay from both of us.
Mayo in the cake, yuck. But you don't taste it. Now, if you used it in a lighter flavored one, like vanilla or something, you might, but not with chocolate.
Hey, Mikey stopped in.
What now?
Mikey stopped in.
Mikey! Yeah, let us know how I'm sounding. I did try the mic. I don't know why that wasn't working in my headset, but... Yeah, because let me know if you guys can hear me before I start talking more about other things before we start the game. Because otherwise it'd be a waste of
Yeah, that would suck.
You know, talking about a bunch of things and then they can't even hear me. All right, so we got Mikey and JoJo in the house. I forgot to do JoJo's button, or maybe I didn't really forget. I was just preoccupied with other things. So here you go, JoJo. And Mikey's in the house, so here you go, Mikey.
Mikey, so good to see you here. Thank you so much for your continued loyal support. And most of all, thank you for your friendship. You are a wonderful person. I hope you are having a wonderful day, and you take care.
There we go.
Fishy says Paige has got a question.
Oh, go ahead there, Paige.
And apparently JoJo has only got Canadian headphones.
Not all the time, huh? It's just some timers. I brought this popsicle down to eat, and then I forgot to eat it. So now it's melting.
I got some molds to make my own popsicles.
Oh, and any new paintings? Nope, but I just got my painting stuff out to do it. It's melted, but it tastes good. I had grilled lamb the other day. Earlier today. What am I talking? It's already another day, apparently, to me.
Do you paint on a desk or do you have like a little easel?
I'd like to get an easel one day. I just do it on the table or a desk. And it's blue? What's blue? I hope you're not blue. Who's blue?
I'm ready to ask that.
If you have a popsicle that melts, you just take a straw and you suck it out.
That would last about 2 seconds out here. It's the garage, excuse me. The garage is not air conditioned and it's 90 degrees outside.
Well, and see, this popsicle was a more natural one, so it doesn't take much and it starts to melt. It's not one of those artificial ones. It's a little bit more real. Gee, this wrapper looks bad. Like, the wrong people would see this and be like, Jojo, don't get ideas. I already am waiting for a message from Jojo about this.
I sent the first phrase just so you have it.
All right, sounds good.
We get started.
All right, so did everybody say they can hear me or no? Or they don't know?
I can.
You can't hear me now?
I can.
Oh. Oh, meatloaf and lasagna. All right, she asked a question. My popsicle's not blue. It was white because it was coconut. All right. Oh, what's that? Oh, I know what that is. A drive thing. Loud and clear. Uh-oh. Did he fall off for a minute? He'd be back. He must have unplugged his mic or something. Or his camera. Uncle Bry. Anyway, I am going to I have a little list I wrote here of just some little updates of what's going on right now while he's figuring out what he's doing. So, thank you everybody for being here. I didn't write that down. I'm just going to say that because I appreciate you being here. If you know of anybody that's normally at these and you're in connection, you might want to let them know. YouTube doesn't always... Did you want to be up here or not? I don't know. I didn't know.
You could freaked out for a minute.
Oh. Well, anyway, YouTube doesn't always let everybody know right away. They try the best they can, I'm sure. If you know people, you can let them know that we're doing this. And, okay, so it's just going to go through this real quick, and then we're going to start the game. And then I only have one camera at the moment. So once we start, I'm just going to leave the camera on the board. You'll still hear me unless I'm out or whatever because my mic's over here. So you might not hear me as much. But I'll do it over there. And then at the end, I'll put it on me again. And now Brian fell off the face of the earth. So you'll have to get that figured out. Okay, so my car has been having issues. It's had power steering fluid leak for a while now, but it went from it'll be the secret word there page. Anyways, so it was a leak, which I knew about when I got back already, and I was able to fix the power steering pump and the housing or something. And the problem is when that got fixed, then the mechanic had said that they weren't very happy because it looked like there was a leak in another part, which was called steering rack and union or something like that. Paige will explain that when we start. That'll be good. It's what we did before. It's like the hangman secret word. It's the same thing we've done in the past. Anyway, so the problem what happened is the power steering pump and stuff is working great, but because that's working great, the other part that we found out needs replacing too is now doing worse. And a couple days ago when I was at work, when I got out from work, like all of the power steering fluid was on the ground. So I had to put like a half a container of power steering fluid into there just to get back to where I'm living at the moment, which is only a couple miles away from work, thankfully, at the moment. Anyway, so I haven't driven it since then. I got a ride to work here the other day with another person that works there, a good friend. But I need to get it fixed. And I was in a little dilemma because the next part was going to be several $100s, and it'll be more $100 because of the alignment and some other things. So when it's said and done, it could be, I don't even know for sure, $600, $700, which I don't have. But thankfully, I have somebody, a family member, that is willing to do a loan, basically like a family loan, I guess you could call it, just borrowing me the money, so paid the mechanic. And so now the part is getting ordered, and that next part will be getting figured out. What now? What'd you do?
I don't know what happened.
Oh, well, that's okay. We're talking about car stuff anyways. I said, well, Brian's figuring it out, you know. But yeah, so the part is being ordered, and then hopefully my car will be fixed here shortly. But I need to pay this person back, obviously. So if anybody wants to or is able to, I know a lot of us are tight, but if you want to help with that funding, I do have my PayPal pinned in the chat. And if not, I and Ron will be working at paying that back. Or I think Ron will be, that is. He said he would be. So, me for sure. So, and yes, I have a job. It's a very part-time job. I love my job. I wish I could have more time. But it's, a lower paying job, part-time, but it's better than nothing. Once my car is fixed and I'm feeling better, then I'm hoping to get some other stuff on the side. And yes, Mikey, there's labor involved too. So it's not only just the part, but it's the part. They have to align it. And then, of course, you always have the labor cost too, which can be like, 2 or 3 times of what the part was anyway. And all the work that actually went into it. But it has to get fixed or I don't have wheels to get to work. And then I've just had a lot of things stressing me out a bit. So just be truthful, stressing me out, and I'm glad I got to check some of these things off. So at least I have the part that's coming. The car will get fixed. That's a good thing. I did get my storage unit that I had. I got that finally all the way cleared out, thanks to my dad. Him and I got that cleared out yesterday, and then today I called them to officially close it. So I don't have to worry about that. So that's a good thing. And let's see. Oh, and then I got to go pay for my post office P.O. box. I'm just updating, I guess, on a couple things. So hopefully I'll be doing that maybe tomorrow or next week because I have to have it done before July. I do have money set aside for that. Just getting there at this point. So it's all good. And tonight I had grilled lamb. Brian got to see me chew on it anyways before we went live. And that's about it, I guess, unless there's any questions or anything. But that's kind of where I'm at right now. And now I'm going to look at what word Brian sent me. Because we got to get the games going. We've got 5 people on here. Hopefully a couple of you will want to play. I like the first one. That's a good one. Good one there, Brian. Ooh, what is that? That looks yummy.
That's my taco fettuccine.
Oh, that looks good. And Paige wanted a refresher of how we play the game. So maybe while I'm getting this ready, you can refresh her or anybody else that needs refreshing. I guess here's my little
Fishy a word or a phrase, and then Fishy's gonna write out the little dots and dashes and commas and apostrophes and whatever, and then everybody gets to shout out one letter, and we're just first person that I see on my end, in the order it comes in. We will write down the letter if it's correct, and then the next person can move on. If it's not correct, we will, well, at least for right now, make a yay or nay or a sound saying you got it or you didn't get it, and then
because I'm not gonna do the sounds tonight because I'm gonna be over here more. I think it'd be better that I focus on that, or otherwise there's gonna be more of a delay.
and you only got one camera.
And I only have one camera, so once I switch over there, I should have figured out this mic. Maybe I can sneak that around. Let's see. Yeah, this is my first time doing it in this position, let's just say. So, got some bugs to work out. That's how that is, right?
Page lamb is pretty darn good.
Oh, yeah. Especially if it's prepped right. I've had dry, maybe not as good lamb in the past. But I have to say, after Ron grilled up some lamb, and you don't want to cook it all the way. You want to leave it a little bit rare. It's more tender and flavorful then.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But you know this. Okay. Or Brian, I guess I was talking, knows this stuff. I'm getting this ready, and then I'll have to move the camera over, and we'll go from there.
I don't, Paige, to answer your question, it just kind of reminds me of a pork chop.
That is what Ron told me, because as you know, I don't eat pork, but he had said he was content eating it when I was with him because he knew I didn't have pork, so he would just get lamb chops, and he said it made him think of a pork chop. So it's probably a good definition.
And it kind of depends on how you spice it up, and people make like a Greek yogurt sauce a lot of times with a little mint. Adds a different kind of flavor than you would taste during a pork chop. But it's pretty close. And you can make anything taste like.
You can make anything taste like anything, I suppose, huh?
Yeah. Add the right spices to it.
Let's see. I think I'm going to turn my camera off for a minute. I'm going to try to moving. And this. I'll be out back in a minute. I'm going to move the mic so it might make a bunch of noise. So I'm going to just turn it off for a moment.
I've had a lot less energy for my special meals, so to speak, where I just can't stand on my feet, for an hour bouncing around the kitchen. Hey, sunflowers. We're just kind of getting things rolling. Emily's got to have a different camera set up, and I have acute pharyngitis, so my voice has been out for a while. So anyway, we're just trying to get this started up again. Both of us were just going a little stir crazy. Oh, and I'm pretty sure we haven't been together in a room since, but I finally got approval for my Social Security disability. Well, not just approval. It's started, and I'm waiting on a pretty big, pretty large settlement from the government, but they need to make sure that they've taking all the money they can out of it in case I owe them $12 in state taxes from 12 years ago, But other than that, things are looking up other than my health, financially and all that stuff. So, Mikey, we probably ought to have a private conversation about what my back pay and my monthly pay is. I don't necessarily need to have that floating around the internet because I got kids and technically 2 ex-wives, even though one of them has passed. Maybe after the show we can do that. So for, again, in the meantime, things are at least financially looking up. Then several years since I've had a job and I have run out of my inheritance money. All right, looks like we got a board up there. Question is, can we hear the audio?
Helps so I'll mute it. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, I moved the mic over here. So.
Oh, that's right. I've got a different microphone or separate microphone.
Yes.
Mikey, it took me about 5 years from the time that I initially filed it. And apparently I made some mistakes or they made some mistakes. So I had to file it again 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. And then they kept calling me like a couple months ago, like every other day, asking me vocational questions about what I used to do and did I do this and did I do that? And I'm sure you went through the same thing. And every time I'd get on the phone with the lady, I'm like, look, I used to be an electronics engineer, an electromechanical engineer. So I drove all over the country repairing unique electronic equipment and in several different jobs. And it would just blow me away how she would ask me questions that I couldn't relate to, and my answers she couldn't.
And yes, Paige, I think we are ready to go. I think.
Yep. Got sunflowers looking for the letter T. Yeah. There's one letter T.
There's one letter T. And let's see, I gotta look what I'm doing here. I gotta keep my brain in check here. Okay. Yes. Oh, that marker is not working. Okay.
Paige wants the letter A. There's no letter A.
And I hope you all can see this. I'm doing the best I can. And before you say the next one, I would like to thank Mikey. Mikey sent a donation to me in PayPal to help cover my car costs. So thank you, Mikey, very, very much. Okay.
All right. Sunflower's looking for a letter N. There's one letter N.
I gotta get a different marker. That one not. Okay.
Paige is looking for an E. There's 2 E's. Let's see. Yeah, I was getting ready to ask the same question, Paige. Jojo wants the letter S. Yep, there's a letter S. And Paige would like the letter I assume.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what that is.
There's one of those.
And by the way, sunflowers, I'm not sure if I officially said hi to you because I know I was moving the camera and stuff. In my mind, I said hi to you. So, hi, sunflowers. Nice to see you.
I don't have a category for a night, sunflowers. It's
Yeah, it's gonna be a bonus all over the place night. So be on your toes.
All right, sunflowers. What's the letter R? There's one of those. Two of those. I'm sorry, two. Need to get a better pen next time. Paige wants an O. There's two of those.
Yes, there is, isn't there? And anybody can. Oh, never mind. I guess somebody did already, huh?
Let's see. Jojo wants the letter P and also guesses the correct phrase. Keep your shirt on.
Now I'm trying to see it. Oh, here it is. I was like, where's that button? Here we go. I forgot to put that up, but there you go. It was Jojo. Yay! So that was fun. I hope you guys can see it and everything. I have these little, look at these little things, little gadgets. I got these from the Dollar Tree. They're very bright. I thought that'd be good for lighting for now. And we had electricity go out the one day, and it helped out for then too. Okay, next word I see. I think I'll go like this, and I'll just do this so I can do my thing. There we go. I'm getting the next word ready. I am.
Yeah, this is another experiment since she's only got the one camera now.
Yes.
See whether this all is going to work out. I think this will be fine.
Well, it's a combination of a different setup, and then also we haven't done it for, it's been over a month. I know I had said maybe a couple weeks up to a month, but just more things ended up into the picture for me and for you, really. So it got to be a little bit longer, but it's okay. We're good now. Right, Brian?
Jojo asked me a question about the food that's
Here, let's highlight you since you can't see anything of me anyway. There we go.
That is taco fettuccine. Basically, all the innards of taco mixed with the fettuccine and some sour cream and some fresh parsley out the garden and chives. Don't eat as much as I used to out of the garden, but
how is your garden going?
doing well.
Yeah.
It got corn about knee high now.
Wow, cool.
25 or something ears of corn, and then all the other veggies. They got watermelon and cantaloupe coming up. And
when can I visit?
You've already been here.
Does that mean I can't come back? What? You funny. And I'll have to make sure there's enough. Oops, spacing.
Okay. Yep. All right. quick note here.
Oh yeah, who's winning, right?
JoJo's got. Oh crap!
Should move that closer. Maybe you'll hear me.
JoJo's is the only the phrase we got so far.
Yes.
All right, Paige gets letter E. There is one letter E. Oh, for a second there, JoJo, I thought Jefferson popped in, and then I realized what you did.
That was funny.
Let's see, letter T. Well, there is one. Sunflowers with the letter R. There is a letter R. Page with the letter S. There is one letter S. Oh yeah, I forgot to write on my board behind me. No, JoJo, there's no letter N, but there is. There is an N.
I was gonna say yes, there is. That's funny, but you should update that. Yeah.
And now it just says no blank. There is no blank.
Oh really? Oh.
Let's see. Page wants the letter A. There is a letter A. JoJo.
Oh, I'm dripping on myself.
One letter L. Sunflowers wants an O. Yep, there's two of those. You missed it by a second. Paige wants the letter T.
Right. Yep, there's a T. Gotcha. I see what you're talking about.
All right, she got some R. We already got one of those too.
Yep, we got that. Good job, Paige.
Sunflowers wants the letter C. Yep, there's two of those. And Sunflower. Oh, nope. JoJo came in right before Sunflower did.
Yep, that's what I see also. Very close, though. Very close. Congratulations, JoJo. And before I started this, look, there was no wrong ones on here this time. No wrong guesses.
Like I had mentioned in previous games, keep in mind there's internet speed differences, there's distances differences, there's how quick you hit that. You know, I'll allow for a little bit of screwing up if you're typing fast, but you know,
yeah, we've had that before, but if you can try to write everything in capitals, kind of like JoJo's done. I mean, we would still take Sunflowers if she was first. It's just easier to read and see it faster if it's capital, but JoJo either way was first, be it capital or not. So.
Right. And it's got to be, you know, to keep it fair, it's got to be the way it shows up on our end in the StreamYard chat. I tried doing it where I jumped back and forth between the actual live stream and the StreamYard. And to do that, they're out of order sometimes. You have to hit live chat versus top chat. It's just impossible to keep up with.
Yeah.
It's 90%, 95% the same, no matter what. But it's just the easiest for me to keep the StreamYard flow going.
There we go. Yeah, and I just highlighted Brian. I'm still here, but I just erased the boards. I figured you don't want to see that necessarily, and you don't want to see just a fish. So I highlighted Brian. And now you can see the food behind him better anyway.
It was very tasty.
The food looks good.
Maybe next time I'll put up some of my paintings in the background.
Oh, there you go.
I was trying to do that earlier when I connected my my external hard drive, but
is that what happened?
it just crashed everything.
It didn't like that, did it?
I have a hub that I use that has like my camera and my wireless dongle for the keyboard and mouse, and all that stuff was all plugged in it. And as soon as I plugged the hard drive in there, it just went.
And I have to say hello to Square Table. Nice to see you. Wait, Joey's here.
Yeah, no. Hey, speaking of that, I didn't tell you what they told me when I went to my pain management doctor, and they were taking stats and stuff and giving me the last MRI in my lower back that I had, and they said you've got a fracture and a compression in it. And then he looked at the notes, and I've almost lost an inch in height from that one fracture and that compression in my lower back.
Wow.
So I used to proudly, because of girls and all, that I was 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
Now, I'm like 5'11" and a quarter.
Oh my. I don't think that should matter. I mean, if you still have a good personality, that's what matters, not how tall you are.
It only counts. It still counts where it's supposed to count, as far as being tall and having big feet.
See? There you go. Way to look at it.
Yeah, Mikey, it sucks.
All right.
We got people. Hold on a second.
I think Paige was first.
Yep. Letter E. There's 2 of those. Let's see. Sunflowers with an N. And there's one of those. Is that an L or an I, sunflower?
I'm going to say that's an I. Because a L would look like a capital L.
There's, well, yeah, but the letter she guessed before that was lowercase.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Yeah, sunflower, which one is it? Try to use capital sunflower. It makes it easier.
It's a letter I. There's one of those.
Oh, it is an I. See? Okay, it was. And there is one of those. Yep.
Jojo. There's 2. Letter T.
Ah, she's doing the T's now, huh?
Uh-huh. Gonna laugh when she gets it wrong. Paige got the letter S. Unfortunately, there's no letter S.
Da, da, da. But good guess.
Yeah, we can tell that, Jojo. That's why I like this game so much. I got so damn good at it.
Oh, sunflower took her in.
Sunflower, the letter H. No. Oh, no, yes, there is. My bad.
That's funny. Okay. What are we talking? H?
H.
Yeah, there's an H.
Sunflower, the letter O. Yep. There's 2 of those. Who's gonna be first?
I know it's pretty filled in, folks.
JoJo wants the letter R. Yep, there's one of those. Figure that's probably the last one she was looking for.
Mm-hmm. Well, I suppose. Well, still could be multiple words, I guess. Ah, she figured it.
JoJo pulling away with a pretty big one. 3 of them so far.
Well, she's all ready to go and freshened up because it's been a while. But here you go, JoJo. This is in your honor. And thank you for everybody here that's participating. That makes it work out. There we go. So, how is everybody doing? Everybody want to keep going? You don't need like a potty break or anything, or get a refill of anything? You good? You good, Brian? You good, chat?
I need to go get a drink real quick.
Do you need to go get a drink?
Yeah, just some water.
That's fine. Go do that. We got to make sure everything's good for everybody. Yeah, so Brian's going to go get a drink, and then we'll keep going. So if anybody else here needs a drink, or if you need a potty break or anything, go ahead. I'll still be here talking. I'll just keep the camera off because, like we were saying, we only have one camera for right now. And so instead of moving it back and forth and potentially wrecking it, I figure I should probably just let it be. Ha ha, Sunflower. She just happens to be on a roll tonight. Oh, were you asking me why JoJo? Yeah, sometimes people have good streaks. She doesn't always get them all, but tonight she's on a streak, so yay, that's nice. That doesn't mean somebody else might not get it. And remember, folks, the biggest thing is we're supposed to be here to have fun. Please remember that, because if it gets too competitive and we get like too hard on ourselves, then it won't be fun anymore. I have been guilty of such things myself in life, so I do understand how that is.
I'm back.
You're back? All right, so let me just make sure I got enough of these little dashy things. Yeah, no.
Decided to grab oatmeal cookies too.
Ooh.
Usually the dang things are so chewy they fall apart. I don't know what happened to our local Kroger bakery, but
Oh.
they're not doing a very good job.
Uh-oh, somebody's not staying on their task as good, huh?
Nope.
Okay, everyone. I'm going to turn the camera on. We will begin. And before we do, let's say hi to Teresa.
Does Teresa have a button? I mean, on your computer, not. I I've probably seen it on Facebook.
I was going to say, what button there, silly? Oh my gosh. Yeah, here, I'll play this button, and then we will continue. All right.
All right. Sunflowers wants the letter T as well as Paige, but they guessed them at the same time. So
That's funny. My camera wasn't even on yet. Here you go.
Two of them.
All right. So what are our numbers? Our numbers. No, we're not doing numbers. We're doing letters.
T.
A T? A T? Okay. Oh, I should look at my phone so I know where to put them. Jeez. Okay, there we go. Got to get on my game here.
JoJo wants the letter N.
Oh, she always wants N, doesn't she?
Yep. There ain't one in this one. Haha.
You did that on purpose, didn't you?
Paige wants the letter A. There's one of those.
Good job, Paige.
Sunflower wants the letter R. Nope. JoJo wants an S. No. Paige would like the letter O. And there's not one of them either.
Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it?
This one's going to be harder.
This is an interesting phrase. It might not be long, but it's interesting.
Sunflower. Yep, there's one letter E. But there is no letter H. This going to be, the bottom's going to be filled out more than the top one.
That's what I'm thinking.
JoJo would like a Q. Yes, there is a Q. Sunflowers would like an I. There's two of those.
Ooh, they're getting them.
It's only going to take one more letter.
Yep.
Sunflower snagged it.
There you go. Here we go. Congratulations, Sunflowers.
Oh, here's a good one then. I'm going to start keeping them to the two words that are a little wacky.
Oh, are we doing wacky? Oh, we are doing wacky. All right. I'm going to turn this off. There we go. Congratulations again to you, Sunflowers.
So we got JoJo 3 and Sunflowers 1.
Maybe JoJo got thirsty and forgot to get her drink on time. Maybe she was distracted, or maybe Sunflowers just got it that time, and that's amazing. That's awesome. Told you it's not always going to be a one person. It could be others. Just keep on trying. You all are great for being here. Squeak, squeak. Can you hear squeak, squeak? Because I'm erasing. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Oh, she needs 2 more for me to go. Well, there you go. Better get on your game then. Huh. It's the same. All right.
I'm sure those are her Canadian markers, JoJo, because the first one she tried started failing.
That's how you know they're Canadian ones?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. And then I think it's the same amount. I was looking, so you can check. That look right to you?
Yep.
And look what I'm gonna drink. JoJo.
Joe.
That likes root beer.
I used to like that a lot as a kid, but I don't think it's probably been 20 years since I ever. It's all popped up real quick. Let's see. Paige wants the letter A. Nope. Sunflowers wants a T. Nope. JoJo wants an N. There's two of those.
Very good. Everybody. I'm falling on my chair now.
It's the letter S, no S. Paige wants an O. There's one of those. Sunflowers wants the letter D. Yep, one of those. JoJo would like an R. Nope. Sunflowers wants a W. Yeah, there's one of those.
Well, they got one full word done. Now it's the other one.
Paige would like an E. Yep, one of those.
Good job, Paige.
Who's next? Everybody's thinking. Paige would like the letter K. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, that's a good one to do because there's actually two, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Sunflowers would like an L. Yep, one of those.
So maybe I did have enough spaces.
Oh, you're right.
Am I right? Oh yeah. Okay, never mind. Okay. My brain was starting to think too much. You said L? So am I doing?
Yep.
Okay.
JoJo wants the letter I. No. And Sunflowers gets it. Knuckle down.
Oh wow. Good job, Sunflowers. She's like in the race now, isn't she?
Got 3 for JoJo, 2 for Sunflower.
All right, here you go. And you know what? Paige had some really good guesses, and without Paige with those guesses, they wouldn't have got it, I don't think. So good job, Paige.
Absolutely. Let's see here. Nah, I don't want to do that. Let's see. Yeah, it'll work.
Oh, that looks like a good one. Oh, I better turn off my camera. Don't give any hints now. Alright, let's just do this, and they can see your food that you're showing. Take that down. There you go. Ooh, that's another good one. Brian has some good ones. Good ones, Brian. Good ones. And JoJo, yes, these are the markers from Canada. And the erasers on these things are awesome. So between the big eraser and the small ones on the markers, it works great. Jeez, I gotta get enough to fit. I gotta get them to fit. Now I got a tickly nose. Do you ever get an itchy nose or a tickly nose? And now, I'll be right back because now it's my turn to go use the little ladies' room. And as soon as I come back, we'll turn it on. Okay, Brian?
Yep, gotcha.
All right, I'll be back.
The oatmeal raisin page. They used to be better at my local grocery store bakery, but I don't know what they did. They're not as fluffy and chewy. The last ones that I made turned out pretty well, but I used a little bit too much molasses, so they weren't as. Maybe I do that. They weren't as thick as I normally make them, and I think that's just because I use the molasses and them instead of just sugar and honey. Well, I'm sure they did. They used to be perfect, and then about I think the next month I went to buy them, and this last time they were just flat and they didn't fall apart. I have to chew more than normal, and while we're waiting on Fishy, my mom was given a drug back in the 60s called tetracycline. It's basically an anti-nausea and antibiotic combined. And they didn't know back in the 60s that you couldn't give pregnant women that drop or that prescription. So there's a whole generation of us kids, so to speak. In my case, it affected my teeth mostly. And so I have no enamel on my teeth. Every tooth that's left in my mouth has a filling in it, or cracked and have been crowned, or have a couple of gold teeth. Excuse me. But due to that lack of enamel, they break very easily. A piece of hard candy, you bite down into it, I could split one of my teeth in half. And they've always been kind of a weird grayish color. They tried things over the years when I was a kid. But so anyway, now I can't eat the protein I need to continue to gain weight. And so I'm down to, again, we discussed earlier, I'm like 5'11" and a quarter. I'm down to 128 pounds. So I went to the dentist, and the dentist said, hey, you got every reason to apply through your insurance to have your teeth extracted and get false teeth. So now I'm waiting on my insurance to approve that. Hopefully I'll get new teeth.
That sounds like
ours. Yep, I've tried everything and almost every protein drink except for the ones I make myself. Suck.
Yeah.
Now I found some flavorless protein powder that I put in chocolate milk, and I'm good with that. And I put in with some mangoes and some other high and nutrient fruits and veggies, mostly fruit. But now I'm just waiting on getting my new teeth as well as my hearing aids. All right. Did I send you the next one?
Yep. Yeah. I'm ready when you're ready. And yeah, Paige says, who else is tired today but wants to play? I think a lot of us probably.
Yep, sunflowers. I go through this is my
let me go this way.
Of course it's green when I'm using a green screen.
Oh, there you go.
That's my daily. I just have to remember that I think all of mine are just once a day, except for the steroids, and then I just have to remember to take them more than once.
All right.
All right. Enough of that crap.
All right, let's do the fun stuff now, right? Fun stuff. There you go. Let them loose. JoJo is going down. Well, I guess we'll find out.
All right, sunflowers. Let's see. Yeah, there's one of those in all of that.
Oh, no, right.
Wait, did I miscount? No.
Okay. What's that?
Yeah, just the one. Paige wants the letter A. There's 3 of those.
Let's see. Is there 3? I see 2, I thought. You said A?
Oh, yeah, because I screwed up the 3rd word.
Oh, okay.
No. Keep the word you got. It still makes sense. Just
yeah.
I wrote it down one way and typed it to you the other.
Well, right at the moment, I could take it out if you wanted. It doesn't change it.
Let's make it a little harder.
Okay. Okay. I kind of wondered if that's what you were thinking when you said 3.
Yep.
Okay.
Sunflowers wants an O. Nope. JoJo wants an N. 1. Only one of those.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. My brain is.
Sunflowers wants the letter D.
Mm-hmm.
There's one of those. Paige wants the letter F. No. JoJo wants an R. No. Sunflowers wants the letter P. And there's no P in there either. Paige wants the letter O. No. I don't know why I was thinking that briefly, but no. Sunflower wants the letter E. There's 3 of those.
4 of those.
Oh, I totally missed one there.
That's because,
Yeah.
it's all good. We got it.
Don't be JoJo. It is a common phrase. There's just one article that's slightly different, even though it's been used in both ways. Paige wants the letter S. Yep. There's a letter S in there. And sunflowers. Needle in the haystack. What are you talking about, JoJo?
Oh, yeah, that's true. I missed a T. She's right. Yeah, right there. That's true. Yeah, you're right, JoJo. I missed that one. I think I was going by what Brian said, but because now that it's done, I guess we can say that that was supposed to be just an A there, but he sent it with a the, and that's why we both got confused. Right?
Yeah.
It's all good, though. But anyways, okay, so sunflowers got it, and we'll keep going. Here you go. Congratulations, sunflowers.
Yeah.
All good. It's all good. It's all for fun. Yes, JoJo, I see your confusion because I think, like I said, I must have just went by what I heard and I didn't think about it still. Sorry about the confusion.
Yeah, that's weird because originally I had written it down as needle in a haystack, and then I sent it to her as needle in the haystack, and then when I didn't correct it because I went, well, no, that's right as well. So we'll just leave it, adding a couple of letters, and then, yeah, that got all right away. My last pill hasn't even kicked in yet.
But, I mean, sunflower still got it, so it's all good.
Oh, excuse me.
You are excused. All right. So, how are you doing then? Are you doing good? How's everybody in the chat doing? You guys want to do more?
I think we're honestly probably good for a tiebreaker.
Okay, that sounds good. We should probably at least do that. At least got to do that now.
A little longer.
Okay. And yeah, and JoJo, I know you had messaged me earlier about the time. And see, I went with the time that we did it before. But see, I went with the time that we did it before. But see, I'm in a different time zone now. So you all can let me know. Is it better if we put it back another hour like it was? Because then I would be having it for 6 o'clock my time, which would be 7 o'clock for Eastern. And we can do that. My brain just didn't think about that till after we started or when we got close to starting and stuff. So anyway.
Yep, JoJo, we're doing the tiebreaker when I made this one a little bit longer.
Yeah, so we'll at least do that, and we'll go from there. Because I know tonight's getting a little later because of me scheduling it. But my brain remembered 7 o'clock, but I forgot. You know, it changes because I'm over here now. So I guess you guys can let us know. But I'm thinking that we'll probably bump it back an hour for the next time we do it.
Yeah, I mean, if this time the hour difference to me means nothing. It's not like I have to get up and go to work or have to wait till the kids go to bed anymore.
Right. So we'll just see what the chat says then. I'm okay with either one at the moment. I mean, the only reason it would change is if I end up with a job where it overlaps somehow. But right now, I'm very free on Thursdays. I guess I haven't talked to Brian much, but I was thinking once a week on Thursdays. We'll do it for now and go from there. And if you guys are good at this time at 7 o'clock Central, we can leave it there too. It's up to you guys because you're the ones here playing.
Whatever you guys decide.
Yeah.
What I'm waiting on now is the government to fill up my debit card thing every month.
That'd be nice.
I'm waiting for that big deposit.
I know. That'd be nice for you.
I need to go out and buy a car. All right. I've got Thursdays again, so that seems to be okay.
Yeah, I guess if we're going to do it once a week, because, I mean, we could do it twice a week, but right now I thought once a week and on Thursday, because at the moment I don't work on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's just Monday, sometimes Tuesday, and Wednesdays right now. And we might add Tuesday back too, but I figure let's just start with Thursdays and see how it goes for us. Oh, hi Wanda. Good to see you. All right.
I promise I will start announcing who won last week. I just couldn't find the page in my notebook here where.
Oh, well, that's from a while ago. We're starting fresh. It's all good.
I just like to keep, hey, since the last time we were here, blah, blah, blah.
Well, and now you have it for this next sessions, yep. I guess you could say. So you're good. You're good. All right. I got it written out. I'll have you look at the dashes, make sure that's right, and then we'll go.
Hey, Wanda.
So, does that look right, Mr. Brian?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure it is. So let's get going. Woohoo!
Wow, those came in quick. Sunflowers would like the letter T. Oh, jeez. Two of them.
Yeah, 2.
Paige wants an A. There's 1, 2, 3 of those.
Good one there. Good guess, Paige. That was a good one.
Sunflowers like an N. I stole it from JoJo.
Ha All right. So she's got the N.
Yeah, one of those. Sunflowers wants to know 1, 2. Yep, 2 of those. Oh, JoJo's picking the random S out of her back pocket.
Wow. Although I don't think
said.
so. Yeah, there's no S, is there? Right? No.
JoJo's questioning my. No, there's only 2 T's.
Well, let's double check, huh? Yeah, it's only 2 that I see. Right?
Uh-huh.
Yes, it's only 2 T's.
Paige wants an E. There's one of those.
An E, yes, we do have an E.
Sunflowers with the letter H. One of those. Paige looking for the letter U. No. JoJo wants letter L. No. I have to keep double checking these. My last pill is starting to kick in. It's not making me tired. These ones make me feel like I'm going to throw up.
Oh, no. Well, don't throw up.
No, it's not a stomach throw up. It's a in my head throw up because of the
that kind of
blocking. And that's like the number one side effect. I'm not going to get sick. It just makes me feel a little.
Yeah. So that's why we'll do this one, and then we'll probably wrap it up for this time.
Yep. Sunflowers wants the R. Yep. 2 of those. Paige would like the letter P. No. All right, about time you got one, JoJo. And the letter G. There's a G.
Yes.
And JoJo takes the last phrase for the win.
Yay! Okay, here you go, JoJo.
And I'm just buying there Sunflower.
Mm-hmm. You got it too, but it was just a hair short.
JoJo with a total of 4 and Sunflowers with 3.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, the tie has been broken. Now, were we figuring that we'd be? Are we done? Or are we doing? Oh, are you busy?
In the car.
It's regular, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Right?
Do you want it? I could chill it up. There's no carbonation.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Thank you. Sorry, talk about Ruby.
Mm-hmm. It's all good. Were we done now for the night?
I'm okay if you want to keep chatting a little bit, or if anybody wants to come up. It's my brain that's the issue.
Yeah. So that's what I figured. So we're gonna be done with the game for tonight. So Paige, if you want to go get a drink, you're more than welcome. We're gonna be done for tonight doing this. I'm gonna flip my camera over, and we can talk for maybe a few more minutes, and then we'll talk about, I guess, when we'll do it again and all that. I'm thinking next Thursday. Then we'll just kind of do it weekly on Thursdays.
Well, while you do that, I'm gonna try to make a switch over here on the computer real quick.
That's fine. Actually, maybe I'm gonna put something up because I'm gonna mute and stuff too. So I'm gonna put an inspiring video up for you guys to look at for a moment. Which one? All right, we're gonna do this one. It's 2.5 minutes long. So here you go.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going live. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago.
All right, I'm back. I drank too much fluids, apparently. Let's see what my camera. Oh, I guess I gotta move the cover. Move the cover. And I gotta straighten this out a little. Oh. Why does it look so... Oh, it's down too much. There, I think that's better. I think I had my hair out before. I don't know. Brian's trying to figure things out. Looks like he kind of fell off again. I think he wanted to show something. But, yeah. And just now it's like, I think I'm unmuted. Yes, I'm unmuted. Yeah. And yes, and we would have done longer, but kind of like Brian said, he with his medications he has to have and stuff because of his pain and things he's dealing with. At this time of night, it starts to kind of mess with his mind a little bit of clarity, I believe, from what I understand. So that's another reason I think it'd be best to maybe do it a little earlier, like normal. And he's back.
Yep.
Welcome back.
Yeah. It's all that.
All right, Paige, you have a good night.
Getting a little feedback this week.
And JoJo says, thanks to you both for taking the time to get this together for us. So much fun. I have missed you, she says.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, your other guy was there, yeah. I've had that happen before. It's like your ghost or something, and then it decides to fly away after a bit.
Oh.
So I know there's a couple people in here that weren't here at the beginning when I was talking about things, but just real quick. Oh, I guess before I go into that, Paige, it should be this coming Thursday. I will chat with Brian after the scenes and stuff, but we're going to try to do this every week again, unless something comes up, and if it does, we'll let you know.
Yeah.
Because we'll do it at least once a week. We were doing it twice a week before, but I had less things going on. So I think it'd be best for Brian and I just to do it for once a week for now and just see how it goes.
We can increase it. This nausea feeling is supposed to go away after, he said, maybe a week.
Oh, okay.
I know after I take them, I get a little bit. I feel like I need to run up and run and get sick, but I don't.
Yeah, and it's not just because of that either. It's because, I kind of figure out my work schedule and stuff too. But we should be able to still do it Tuesdays. What happened to this marker? I can't put it back in. Ugh.
You've been chewing on it. It's Canadian.
And that's what's wrong? That's why the cover don't go back on?
Yep.
JoJo, were you chewing on this when you came over that time? I don't know what happened. I might have to put it in a baggie because I don't want it to dry out. But I don't want to wreck it by shoving it into a... Oh, that sounds bad. I was going to say shove it into a hole, but never mind. It's a marker hole thing.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's bumping out.
Yeah, well, I know Paige said she was going to go. But yeah, just so y'all know, I have a very temporary part-time job. Not temporary. It's not temporary. It's permanent. I meant I have a very part-time job right now. I do really enjoy it, though. I did release a video earlier today, and you will see some highlights of some things that I do there. And one of the other things, it's not really a highlight, it's more of a low light, but my car is out of commission. Thankfully, I have a family member that lend me some money, but I got to pay them back. So if anybody wants to help contribute to the cost, I know that Mikey earlier was kind enough to throw some money my way. So thank you again, Mikey. I don't know if he's still lurking, but either way, thank you again. The PayPal link at the top of the chat. If anybody else wants to contribute, you don't have to. Do not feel any pressure. If you have even $5, it would help greatly. But take care of yourself first. That's important to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to open my account back up again. It's been years. Actually, the last time I used my PayPal account was on my way to meet John and Yankee for the week-long trip where the tornado happened.
Oh my gosh, that's a while ago, huh?
Yep. And Yankee needed his ride fell through and needed to take a bus up to the campground. So I PayPal or sent him some money in PayPal so he could get his bus ticket.
There's Yankee. Look.
I totally forgot that's the last time I used it.
Aww. Oh, this is the time when JoJo was a part of it, remember?
Oh, yeah.
A part of our word.
I like that template on the new one because you can write whatever you want on that pad.
That's great. I'm glad, because remember we talked about writing something on there, but I'm glad we left it.
Yep.
Because then I can put anything, or you can give me ideas too, or whatever. We can put anything on there. So it's awesome.
It should be a lot of fun. Oh, I wondered where those went.
Oh, where is that thing?
A bunch of new Tupperware that because everything Julie and I had to use here had mostly either you couldn't find the lid, or that cheap stuff that you get, for a few bucks at the grocery store. I forget the company name, but anyway, that cheap stuff stains real bad if you use like tomato juice or any red sauces will stain the inside of them real bad after a while.
Right.
And so I bought some new stuff that's like doesn't stain, and it's got those locking tab lids so they don't leak.
Yeah.
They go all the way around the outside edges of them. And it came with these little stupid like chalk stickers.
Oh, that's what those are. Yes.
And this crappy little pen.
Here, I can highlight you so people can see it better. Let's go like this. Oh, I see it now. Yeah.
It's kind of like a chalk marker, but I just always use blue painter's tape and a Sharpie. But I couldn't remember where those went. JoJo said you could throw the marker out. You have more. Well, can you, if I strap that crappy marker to a Canadian Goose, will you take it back?
That's funny.
I have a feeling just about everybody's done their little gone to beds. If you're still here, say something.
Yeah, well, while people are thinking about what they're doing, look at this. I did take here's what the thumbnail for today. And that, where it says secret word starts again, I did that on the computer, as Brian knows. But anybody else here. And it looks like I wrote it there, doesn't it? Isn't that cool?
Yeah, look who showed up.
Who showed up now? Oh, bored old fart. Yeah? And this picture turned out nice too. Remember this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I enhanced it a little bit, like I blurred the background and stuff to make it more pronounced, but I don't know. I like how that one turned out too. Oh, he just woke up. And Sunflower says it stinks in here. What? Did you fart, Sunflowers?
That was my thought too.
You buy the trash can? Why does it stink? Or is it, oh, because bored old fart's here. Never mind. Bored old fart. I just, yeah. It's probably a bored old fart. Yeah, it took me a minute there. Sunflowers. But yeah, I mean, we can chit chat for a little bit. And I'm thinking we'll probably end this, and then we can see if there's anybody interested in maybe just a little bit of a talk afterwards. And then I don't know about you, Brian, but I'm tired. I'll probably sprawl out and just relax. You know?
I got some sewing to do.
Yeah, you got some. Oh, that's right. You got some sewing to do, and yeah, I think I still have another missed phone call. It was not funny when you and I were talking earlier. I had some family members try to call me, and then
Ron
Well,
called.
Ron called first, and he was wondering who Uncle. Well, I called you Uncle Bree. I was being funny. He's like, "You're talking to who?"
Yeah, I was telling Fishy earlier that I had to change my channel name again because when I was going into people's live streams that I've known for years, they were popping up with "Who's Uncle Bree?" Or since you can't put apostrophes in your name, it looks like Uncle Bree's Corner or BRIS. So I got tired of it going, no, remember, it's Budget Bushcrafts. And they were all like, oh. And then the next time I'd go in there, well, a couple people who spend their time intoxicating themselves before they go live would forget that the week before I explained it and then thought, you know what?
Forgot. Well, I still thought Uncle Bry's Corner was pretty cool, but I understand if everybody's calling you a Bree, they're getting a little old after a while, so it's all good.
Right.
And where is Ron? He's supposed to be working. He's working. Ah! Okay, night, Uncle.
I probably, if I spelled my name with a Y, that might have gone over differently.
Yeah, because Bry, no, bruh. I don't know.
Would that work? It was always, everybody kept going, who's Uncle BRI? And I thought, why would you assume that Bree would be a shortened version of Brian?
I don't know. Yeah, you'll see him around, I'm sure. He's been busier nowadays, Sunflower. But yeah, he's working. He's trucking. But it's an I. Well, I'm trying to remember. Is Bry like the cheese or whatever? Is that with an I or an E? I don't know. It's with an I with the little thingy, right? Or not?
No, it's just BRI.
It is.
People called me that for several years when I started turning cranky and telling people to get off my lawn and take back your
teeth. Yeah. You are Uncle Bry, but what about the cheese? How do you spell that cheese name?
I think it is BRIS.
Let's see. Oh, there's an E. There's an E in it. So it's BRIE.
Yeah. You're right.
I couldn't remember. I knew there's an I in it, but I thought I looked it up to see. So actually there would have been an extra E in there, so it still wouldn't have been that either. Do you eat the skin on the Brie?
Claimed that people who create content on YouTube are normal.
Anyway, okay. Well, unless there's somebody else that has something interesting to say really quick, I'm going to end the stream, and then if anybody's interested in coming up for the behind the scenes for a little bit, otherwise that's it for today.
It works for me. Thanks for everybody to come by.
And we'll do this again next Thursday, and I might adjust it and just see what happens with that too. For myself too, because I forgot that it's actually later. It might be better anyway. Thank you for everybody that's been here. And for tonight, it was close between Sunflowers and JoJo. So JoJo in the game here is in the lead by 1. Right? 1 ahead. We're pretty close. She broke the tie.
4-3.
4-3. There you go.
The next time I'll adjust my meds a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. It's all good.
My focus at a slightly different time. It doesn't matter when I take them. It's just when I take them about an hour later, they just don't affect me the same every time. And this particular time, hurting my ability to keep track of what I sent you when I'm looking at it on paper.
Yeah, I know. It's all good. Like I say, we're both kind of working out some bugs tonight. We haven't done it in a while, and I only have one camera, so I'm trying to figure out the setup and all that kind of stuff. So it's all good. We're humans. That's what we do. So you all have
2 hours. So
yeah, it's almost 2 hours. We're good. All good. I am going to say goodnight, and then Brian say anything, and then I'm going to drop us down and end it now.
Yep, if you want to come up.
Yep. Just let me know or let Brian know behind the scenes, and we can let you up for that after show. So good night, everyone.
Hey, thanks for coming, guys. Thanks.